I, 24F, and my boyfriend, 27M, have been officially together for 5 years now, but dated before that for 1 year. So 5 years total of being interested/dating altogether. A little backstory, which is relevant to understand the whole story. We met in my former workplace. I had worked there for 4 years when we met. He is the son of the owner's wife and started working in the kitchen. I did management for everything that were non-kitchen matters. I worked really hard to get this position and was very proud to be doing this, besides my studies and living by myself. When we met, I was living with my ex, whom I was already breaking up with, but I did not have housing, so this was very complicated. I ended up being practically homeless and very lucky to have my dearest friend's couch for almost a year before finally getting my house, which is when me and him started getting close. In reality, me and my ex were broken up long before. We slept separately, did not really speak to each other, and constantly had fights. The housing situation and the facts we had a dog with puppies made everything complicated. I was close with a girl from work. We were friends, not best friends, but we hung out together outside of work and texted/called on non-work related matters. When my now boyfriend came to work with us, we all became friends. When I broke up with my ex, she did not seem to care. I expressed to her that I was going to be homeless, and she also did not mention anything about it. After a while of getting to know him, I asked her what she thought of him, and she said she would never be with him. Nice person, but not at all attractive. She would not mention him by name when talking about him, but always a degrading word in our language which I do not know the translation of. After that, I asked her quite a few times again, and she again said she would never ever be with him and absolutely despised him. He is also from an Arabic country, so is his family, and she also addressed she hates this culture and would never accept a man like that in her life. I really did believe this, so I started showing him my interest towards him. I noticed she pulled away from me a bit, but also I had just got my house, which did not even have floors in it, so I was also very busy with this. Fast forward, we have a relationship now. Turns out, the girl lied to me. She did have feelings for him, and now blames me for him not being with her. Please note, we were all friends with each other. They also got to know each other to a certain extent. When we started our relationship officially, and I figured out that she also liked him before, I did not blame myself. Before our relationship started, I expressed to her how I felt, and asked her more than once. Also, I am very straightforward in everything I do. I have been on my own since I was 9 years old. No one cared for me, so I do know I can be kind of harsh in how I say things, but I'm going to say it anyway. If he really did like her, why is he with me now? She should be blaming him, in my opinion. The problem lays here. Ever since she found out we are officially together, she's been trying to get his attention and treating me like garbage, worse than garbage. I, again, do not care about what anybody thinks of me, only the people who matter to me. However, I just cannot understand how he can be nice to her, even if it is just on the work floor, when she is treating me, his girlfriend, like trash. I asked him more than once to not have jokes with her, not have a non-work related conversation with her, or anything like that, just because it makes me feel like he is not on my side. I will admit, some of this comes from jealousy, but mainly I need to feel like we are on the same team, like he has my back. I understand they're working together, but he does not need to be jokey with her, in my opinion. It is good to know that I quit the job because of our relationship. It gave us too much pressure, and I found another job I could do besides university. I did this under the impression that he would respect what he knows I ask from him, as me leaving this job was something he brought up, and I did not consider before he suggested it. I absolutely hate my new job, and came home crying last week. He knows this and also knows I am looking for something else again. As I mentioned, I am living on my own, and I need to know I have a contract. If I lose my income, do not have a home anymore. He does not have this problem as he still lives at home. If I did all of this, listening to him expressing his feelings and taking an action by leaving the workplace, am I still the for asking him to break contact with a girl who used to be interested/crushing on him and hating me? Sorry for any spelling mistakes. I am in my feelings and extremely tired. Me and him did not talk at all for 4 days because of this. I quit the job too, 5 weeks ago. I do have a good relationship with his family, even after quitting. I think these are all the details relevant.